look at it.
Oh, dito ulit.
Yeah, I think it's a couple of Italians. So y'all got a couple of Italians, right?
One whole battalion, 5 companies.
5 companies. Yeah. Okay, they got a 5 companies. Oh, infantry. Yeah, they do that. He's in Delta. So are they in alphabetical order? Alpha, Bravo, Delta?
Should be A through E.
He's in Delta. Kind of like that's Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta. I'm just trying to see where the flag's at. Echo. You sure they only got one? Cause I'm seeing more than one guy on. I'm seeing like there go a guy on there. That should be Bravo. They got like 1, 2, 3, 4 platoons. Boy, she
Ready,
jumped.
ready?
Yeah, bro. That's when you start hitting, seeing jumping, weapons drop, people hitting. Bam! My son made you say, hey, they don't fall backwards. If they don't fall on their face, they faking. So when you fake, you always fall forward. I don't know how, but you do. That's a known. And when I became first sergeant, I was like, shit. I hate
Retired first sergeant.
Yeah.
I have a cousin, uncle that works there. They retired first sergeant as well.
Oh yeah.
I got a second cousin, a Boulevard car.
Ladies and
That's what I'm talking
gentlemen,
about.
silence all cell phones and other electronic devices for the duration of the ceremony. In consideration of those around you, we ask that you please remain seated in any bleachers during the ceremony until all soldiers will pass the relieving stand and the conclusion of the ceremony begins.
Let's echo that last one and tail it now. Hell is that? Oh, okay.
Your drone.
Couldn't see it. Okay, there.
Can you give them that?
I'm sitting on top of my. I can take it towards you. I'm right here. I'm sitting on top
Okay.
of the camera.
I'll wait till they stop moving. Thank you.
right there.
Delta,
Yep,
this
that's
one
right.
there.
Yep, right there.
This one.
Okay, gotcha.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Post Commanding Committee, I will invite you to please stand for the Jeremiah and welcome to the United States Army Training Center in Fort Jackson with graduation of companies A, B, C, D, and E from the 1st Battalion, 61st Infantry Regiment, 165th Infantry Brigade. Please stand for the invocation given by Chaplain Christopher Walsh.
Good morning. If I can pray with you this morning, let's bow our hearts together. Lord, this morning, on this day before Thanksgiving, we surely have so much to be thankful for, Lord God. Thank you for your presence with us here today and always in our lives. Thank you, Lord, for these young men and women on the field today. You gave them hearts to volunteer. You provided physical strength to endure, courage to persevere through some of the most challenging weeks they've experienced. Lord, thank you for preparing these soldiers to stand with all who have come before as protectors of freedom and the American way of life. Lord, I ask you to continue to work in them. Make them stronger. Give them more courage. Lord, help them to guard their character. We will need these young soldiers to be leaders of our future Army. Finally, Lord, I thank you and I lift up to you the drill sergeants who molded and chiseled these soldiers. Give them, Lord, a well-deserved rest as we await the next group of trainees. And I ask you continually to bless and strengthen all of our families. Victory starts with you every single day of our lives. We pray for peace humbly in your name. Amen.
Amen.
Please be seated. The purpose of today's ceremony is to recognize the commitment of the men and women you see standing in formation before you today, who have chosen to serve their country as soldiers. This review is the last official formation of the training cycle. Not everyone successfully completes this difficult period of training, but those in formation today represent disciplined, motivated, physically fit soldiers who exemplify the Army's 7 core values: loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, and personal courage. They are imbued with the warrior ethos and display the tenets of putting the mission first, never accepting defeat, never quitting, and never leaving behind a fallen comrade. This is an important day, and these soldiers can take great pride in their accomplishments. To the parents, families, and friends of these soldiers, Fort Jackson extends a very warm and sincere welcome. We are justifiably proud of them and are truly honored that they would have chosen to join our ranks. Please direct your attention to the left of the formation. The units marching today from your left to your right are the 282nd Army Band, graduating soldiers in companies A and B, the Battalion Color Guard, graduating soldiers in companies C, D, and E. Identified by their distinctive headgear are the drill sergeants. These dedicated non-commissioned officers form the backbone of the Army's training center system, selected based on professional competence, leadership ability, and years of service. These men and women undergo intensive training to earn the right to wear their distinctive hat and insignia. With the drill sergeant hat goes the important responsibility of molding civilian men and women into soldiers. The commander of troops for today's ceremony is Major Andre Randolph, who serves as the battalion executive officer of the 1st Battalion 61st Infantry Regiment and the battalion staff are positioned on the field. The reviewing officer for today's graduation is the commander of the 1st Battalion, 61st Infantry Regiment, Lieutenant Colonel Simon Mazia. On his left is Command Sergeant Major Christopher Osborne, the battalion's senior non-commissioned officer, master trainer, and principal advisor to the commander. The commander of troops will now bring forward the colors and persons to be honored. Competence and commitment are the hallmarks of professionalism. The soldiers and drill sergeants coming forward will be recognized for the excellence of training and performance and serve as examples to all of them. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the playing of the national anthem. It is appropriate for soldiers in uniform and all armed forces veterans to salute the American flag. We ask our civilian guests to please remove your headgear and place your right hand over your heart as our national anthem is played. Lieutenant Colonel Maciak and Command Sergeant Major Osmond will now present the awards. The outstanding drill sergeant of the cycle for Alpha Company is Drill Sergeant Romeo Brett from Jersey City, New Jersey. Sergeant leader of the cycle for Alpha Company is Private Deborah Hillman from Fredericksburg, Virginia. Soldier of the cycle for Alpha Company is PFC Nicole Aponte from Manasco, Puerto Rico. The outstanding drill sergeant of the cycle for Bravo Company is Drill Sergeant Edison Canizares from Pasaje, Ecuador. Soldier leader of the cycle for Bravo Company is Specialist Henry Ballack from Denver, Colorado. The soldier of the cycle for Bravo Company is Private Aaron Daniels from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. The outstanding drill sergeant of the cycle for Charlie Company is Drill Sergeant Alan Williams from Miami, Florida. The soldier leader of the cycle for Charlie Company is Specialist Jong Bae from Seoul, Korea. The soldier of the cycle for Charlie Company is PFC Emmanuel Rosa from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The outstanding drill sergeant of the cycle for Delta Company is Drill Sergeant Richard Halls from Riley, North Carolina. Drill Sergeant Halls is also being recognized as the battalion drill sergeant of the cycle. The soldier leader of the cycle for Delta Company is PFC Jalen Chappelle from Sacramento, California. The soldier of the cycle for Delta Company is PFC Carissa McLean from Cumberland, Wisconsin. The outstanding drill sergeant of the cycle for Echo Company is Drill Sergeant Alfonso Trevino from Miami, Florida. The soldier leader of the cycle for Echo Company is Private Paige Iawa from Honolulu, Hawaii. The soldier of the cycle for Echo Company is PFC James Durfee from Schoharie, New York. Ladies and gentlemen, the commander of the 1st Battalion, 61st Infantry Regiment, Lieutenant Colonel Simon Maciak.
All right, how's everybody doing today?
Good.
Oh, that's a little low. Are we not having a good time? Are we not excited? Oh, now. All right, so good morning and welcome back to Hilton Field. So before I start the formal portion, I just want to say a couple of things. I just wanted to thank you for entrusting us with your loved ones for the past 10 weeks. You know, as a father of 3 myself, I know that separation was hard for everybody involved. But now, we're here to celebrate, right? And welcome the newest members into the United States Army. So once again, thank you for your support and giving us your son, daughter, brother, husband, whatever it may be, to the United States Army. It's great to be here. There we go. All right. Now for the formal portion. General Beagle, Mrs. Beagle, Representative and Mrs. Langton, thank you for all being here from the great state of Georgia. Visitors, and most importantly, distinguished visitors, but most importantly, friends and family of the soldiers who will graduate today. Welcome. Like yesterday, I'd like to take a moment to honor all of those veterans who are with us here today. Could you please stand? All right, give them a round of applause. I'd also like to recognize the 282nd Band. Their outstanding support is what makes this such a memorable ceremony. So thank you all. All right, so why are we here today? Why have you traveled from all across this great nation or beyond? I think the answer is pretty simple. Because standing on the field before you are your loved ones, the next generation of American soldiers. Volunteer citizens from across this great nation. States like Texas, California, New York, my shameless plug for Ohio, and then from all around the world. We have new soldiers from Turkey, Liberia, Italy, and Vietnam. So now, let me tell you a little about this class. Standing on the field right now are 1,058 brand new soldiers. The youngest is 17, and the oldest is 37. Of that, 65 of them have degrees in a varying social work, computer science, aviation, criminology. And then a lot of them are skilled craftsmen, mechanics, welders, and paramedics. So you can see it's a diverse cross-section of our great country. Standing out on that field right now, getting ready to enter and graduate from basic training. And now, they're all members of the United States Army. They've endured the tough, realistic training led by the hand-selected drill sergeants that you see on this field. Basic combat training is not easy, nor should it be. It's meant to prepare you for the rigors of ground combat. So to do that, your soldiers learn to conquer their fears of heights by rappelling from a 40-foot tower, learn to work as a member of a team by conducting numerous team-building exercises, and learn to fire and care for their weapons. And most importantly, they execute an event we call the Forge, which is a grueling 81-hour-long exercise that pushes them to their limits and abilities. It starts at 2200 a night, or 10 p.m., with a 10-mile foot march, and it goes for another 4 days. And we execute everything at night. So I highly encourage you to ask your graduate about it. It's a pretty awesome event. But now, the United States Army soldiers, and we are extremely proud of them, as I know you are well today. But this is just the first step in the self-realization of their goals, a goal that started when they joined the Army. I promise we have forged them to be U.S. Army soldiers, and they now possess all the skills needed to continue to reach their full potential as they continue on this journey. They are disciplined, physically fit, and understand their warrior paths and drills. They are achieving their goals, and I ask that you continue to support your loved one as they move forward. Because none of this can be done alone. Behind every great soldier is a great family. So give yourself a hand. So in a few moments, after the Soldier's Creed, these soldiers will conduct a passing review and be graduates of basic combat training. I want to thank them for their service and tell you it has been a pleasure to be their commander for the last 10 weeks. So ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a loud round of applause for the newest Army soldiers. Happy Thanksgiving. Be safe. This will defend. Victory starts here.
reward you, adaptive, confident, and confident. As a soldier, you are totally committed to the warrior ethos, grounded in Army values, and determined to destroy the enemies of the United States of America and your allies. The United States Army Soldiers Brigade embodies this commitment. To the soldiers on the field, the uniform you wear at this moment is more than an outward display of your vocational choice. Your uniform is a symbol of the nation,
They did that
and
real
an unspoken assurance to all who see you
They usually
that
do
you
a
are
wheel
a
about
willing
it.
civil protector.
They stepped it
Freedom
off.
fought by all who have gone before, and those who have bravely come after. You have become what you set out to be, a soldier in the United States Army. The Soldiers' Brigade is your declaration of your unshakable commitment to the ideals this nation is founded upon and will continue to guarantee. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand as BFC Jeannie Surgeon from Echo Company leads the soldiers standing before you through the reciting of the Soldiers' Brigade.
Enemy of the United States of America. In consideration of those around you, we ask that you please remain seated and in the bleachers until all soldiers have passed the reviewing stand and the conclusion of the ceremony is announced. As you are approached by the American flag, it is appropriate to rise and remain standing until it has passed your right. Once the ceremony has concluded, family members of awardees may meet their soldier under the canopy located to the left of the bleachers. All other family members and friends, please meet your soldier to the far right of the bleachers at the end of the parade. I think they're gonna do it half and half, probably. 'Cause it's, I don't know.
That's why people are figuring off the.
Where you at, little bitch? This way you get them good here, cause they're gonna come right past here. Yeah. I'm about to get this whole thing.
The passing review is a ceremony tradition handed down through the Army since the time of the Continental Army in 1775. The review allows the commander to survey the discipline and readiness of soldiers as they pass the reviewing stand. As each element passes, the commander gives the command eyes right to render respect to the reviewing officer.
Nobody hear that?
Passing the reviewing stand is the commander of troops, Major Andre Randolph, and the battalion staff.
Thank you. There, I can get it. Salute. Make sure I can salute. Best part of it, yeah. Yeah. Perfect.
of Army bands under the direction of First Sergeant Daniel Lodge, the drum major Sergeant Chris Bowden. Second platoon is led by Drill Sergeant Latoya Scott from Brownwood, Texas. Third platoon is led by Drill Sergeant Adam Smallwood from Gaithersburg, Maryland.
There's Delta right there peeling off right now.
Yes, correct.
Fourth platoon is led by Drill Sergeant Cortez Willis from Maidstone, Mississippi. In the rear of the formation is the First Sergeant Matthew Lowhide from Long Island, New York. Ladies and gentlemen, we are reminded that as you are approached by the American flag, it is appropriate to rise and remain standing until it is past your right. Company B is commanded by Captain Enrique Brooks from St. Thomas, Virgin Islands. First platoon is led by Drill Sergeant Doris Herrera from Saipan, Northern Mariana Islands. Second platoon is led by Drill Sergeant Sheldon McCready from Maui, Hawaii. Third platoon is led by Drill Sergeant Kyle Pearson from Canada Block, New York. Fourth platoon is led by Drill Sergeant Daniel Dalton from Northerntown, West Virginia. In the rear of the formation is the First Sergeant James Hawkins from Lafayette, Indiana. Ladies and gentlemen, as you are approached by the American flag, it is appropriate to rise and remain standing until it is past your right. Company C is commanded by Captain Maurice Bellinger from Columbia, South Carolina. First platoon is led by Drill Sergeant Daniel Sadowski from Hartford, Texas. Second platoon is led by Drill Sergeant Justin Mason from Nashua, Montana. Third platoon is led by Drill Sergeant Tabitha Seeley from Washington, Ohio. In the rear of the formation is the First Sergeant Jason Alford from Bronx, New York.
Hey, can you sit back down?
First between the
Okay, there it goes. It was built up.
Third platoon is led by Drill Sergeant Brittany Gaiman from Camden, New Jersey. Fourth platoon is led by Drill Sergeant Charles Smith from Warner Robins, Georgia. In the rear of the formation is the First Sergeant Willis from Fairfield, Texas. Company E is commanded by Captain William Dixon from Orlando, Florida. First platoon is led by First Sergeant James Hood from William, Florida.
Okay,
Art director, maybe tell me where he was in the line. Like, you guys took a couple of
Third platoon is led by First Sergeant Stephen Barlow from California, Georgia. Fourth platoon is led by Drill Sergeant Marcus Gibson from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
my email, I'm gonna post
In
it
the
on
rear of the
video
formation is the First Sergeant Larry Bowman from Buffalo, South Carolina.
It's Earl L.
Y-L-E-R.
Yep, at gmail.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the Army song. Please remain in your bleachers until the